What's up, D300 fam? How y'all doing today, man? How y'all feeling out there today? So this is going to be a two-part video. It's one video, just two parts of it. So first part of it is I am currently in a 2015. Nope. Take that back. I'm in a 2007 Honda Fit. So only thing I did on this one was replace the starter. And in order to replace the starter, I had to take the manifold off. It was a fiasco. But got it up and running, got everything back. It was a fiasco only in the part that you had to take off a bunch of stuff just for the starter. Because the starter and the Fit sit right at the bottom of the manifold. Right up under, right up under the manifold. And so you can remove them from the bottom, but you have to remove the manifold just to get to the top bolt and the ignition line, the power line, and the sensor that goes on there. Yeah, and then I added a transmission filter, which was just cutting a couple of lines and adding it on. It wasn't really nothing to write home about. I do wish I would have filmed the Fit, because it gave me a fit. Other than that, all right, my guys and girls, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this actual video. I really don't like doing videos like this. I'm not one of them people that responds to stupidity. I'm not. I find it pointless. I find it useless. Especially if it really has no bearing on anything that I'm doing. A person can say whatever it is that they want. I don't care. My family's straight. I'm straight. So it's really no point in it's just really no point in humoring a lot of the stupidity that comes my way. To each his own, you know, on how you handle your own issues. For me, as long as you don't put your hands on me, you say whatever you want. My paperwork speaks for itself, but it is what it is. My background speaks for itself. The way I handle myself speaks for itself. I'm not a disrespectful person. I can be. I'm not. I don't get me wrong, I am a jealous person. And if I said that I wasn't, I would be sitting here lying to you. I mentioned it on a couple of videos before. I am a jealous person. Not in the sense of I'm going to hate on somebody because they got more than what I got. No, I'm a jealous person when it comes to the things that they got and I won't. And it's always that. It's like, bro, they have this, I want that. I want to get that. I need to get that. I would like to get that. Wish I had the money to get that. That's me. Am I going to say anything negative about whatever it is a person got going on? No, bro, because if you grind and grind, if you getting your hustle by any means necessary, you getting your hustle by any means necessary, whether you're doing it legally or illegally. And with that being said, couple of things came my way. One with the Darrell, who is my guy. That is my guy. I have absolutely nothing bad to say about that man. Nothing. Nothing at all. And it's not, you know, it's not dick riding. It's not none of that. It's just I ain't got nothing negative to say about that man. I don't know a lot of his personal business. Well, I know some of his personal business, but I don't know a lot of his personal business to say that he's moving funny or he's doing things wrong. I'm not. From what I've seen, and from what I've dealing with him, it's been straight across the board. I needed help a couple of times, not financially, just on my car or on other little shit. Hit him up. You know, he may not pick up the first ring. He may not pick up the first call. He may not pick up the second one, but he gonna pick up on that third one. And it's usually because he's busy. He's taking care of his kids, and like I get that. I'm never gonna tell the person like, oh, you didn't accept my call right away, bro. You're only supposed to accept your mama's calls right away and your wife's calls right away. If it's a guy calling, bro, he can wait. Just my opinion. So, like I said, when I call, he picks up the phone. And then recently, came across some stuff on Instagram about him and I guess the situation that he got going on. And me just being a man, and me just being me, and me calling him a homie, and me calling him a friend, and me calling him a semi-brother. I say semi because we don't know each other's family like that, bro, to consider each other, you know, brothers. But if I got it and he needs it, can he get that? Yeah. And vice versa. He was going through a little situation, needed some help, and the one time I honestly felt bad about not being able to help him in what he needed, only because we moved from where we were at to another city. So we moved from Anaheim Hills to Brea. I could say that. I'm not gonna give y'all the address, but it is what it is. And that move alone tapped me out on mentally, physically, financially, everything. It just tapped me. It tapped me all the way out. So when it came time for me to have to stand up and help a person out, I wasn't in that financial position to do that. Would I have done that? Without a hesitation. Would I have expected anything back? Not even a little bit. And that's where a lot of people go wrong at, is because they give things away and then they have that expectation of getting shit back. Me, if I give something, if I'm giving you something, or if I'm loaning you something, I don't have that expectation of getting it back. Only because shit happens. So if you tell me I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it back to you. Just don't tell me a day. You tell me a day, I'm on it. But with Darrell, like I know what he got going on, and I know if I would have gave it to him, he'd have gave that back tenfold. That's just the type of person he is, and I respect that because he's transparent with it. He's not asking you for something that he don't need just because you have it and he don't. He's not that type of person. He does what he wants to an extent. And as a man, he knows how to play the game. When it comes to his friends, though, he don't play a game with. And I respect that. So, some things were said on my channel about him. About why you mess with him, why you do this with him, why you do that with him, what's going on, why, like, first and foremost, bro, it ain't none of y'all business what I got going on. It ain't. Unless y'all want to make it, y'all business to know what is going on, reach out, ask him, and if he tell you, he tell you. If he don't, he don't. It's not my story to tell. And I'm pretty sure he's putting it out there on his platform. So if y'all want to see that, go out there and like, comment, subscribe on his. For me, on the other hand, I work 4 jobs: mechanic, tattoos, dog training, and security. I'm always busy, I'm always going, I'm always running. Do I wish I can just kick back and, collect the royalty check from YouTube? Yeah. Anybody does. And if they say they didn't, they just lying. Period. Not even lying to themselves, they just lying, period. So getting monetized on YouTube is a lot of people's goal, and is a lot of people's financial support. I don't knock it. I don't. If anything, I congratulate it, because y'all found out something to do, and you only got to pick up a phone or a camera. Now me, even if I did and was monetized on YouTube, I still be working. And I don't mean working as far as, posting videos and all that. I mean, I would still be working on cars under a hood. I'll still be tattooing. I'll still be doing my normal things. I would just be forced to post more. And when I first started doing it, Darrell gave me direction. And yes, I am way older than Darrell. But he knew something I didn't, and I wanted to know it. And so, hit him up, he got back. Did a tattoo on him and didn't charge him anything. For the simple fact is, he had some information about the YouTube thing that I wanted. And I'm always the type that if I need something or want something, and I ain't got the financial gain to get it, I'm a trade, barter. Damn good at bartering. And it just so happens he wanted a tattoo. I wanted some information. Hey, his hand washed my hand, period. And since then, it's just been that. It's just been anytime any one of us needs something or just need an ear or just need to vent and don't want to vent to the tube, we hit each other up, vent to each other. And so when I tell you there's not a more deserving person to make it, it will be Darrell. Don't get me wrong, I want to make it too. I have no choice but to make it. But there's a lot of people out there hating on my bro. And I don't understand it. I don't get it. But I guess it's just that. It's not for me to get, not for me to understand. It happens. It's happening. Never met a more person that gets demonetized like 2-3 times a year for stuff that is out of his control. It makes no sense, but what are we gonna do? He doesn't cry about it. Like, he complains. He does what he's supposed to do. He complains about it. But he doesn't cry. He doesn't let it stop him. He keeps going. I respect that. And so with that being said, man, for all of the haters out there, for all of the people out there who love to see internet beefs and drama and all that, bro, not me. Not here. There are a few people out there who I won't even give their name a satisfaction to be put out in the universe because they don't deserve it. And as far as I'm concerned, fuck them. And they know who they are. Y'all know who y'all are. So it is what it is, man. With that being said, man, go over there to Darrell_562. It's LB562. I'll put it on there. And give a man a shout out, man. Give him a like, give him a subscribe, man. With that being said, man, I'm gonna holler. I gotta go back to work.